It starts with when you ask about reservations. Your call may be to a centralized reservations office, which serves many cities, where it goes to the first available agent in the order in which it is received. For example, in making a reservation, you could dial a local airline reservations number in Washington, D.C., but telephone equipment would automatically switch your call to the airline's reservation center, such as this one in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here, the agent has immediate access to all required information and can make your reservation immediately. Telephones and telephone lines play an important part in making airline reservations. The airlines use high-speed computers to keep a record of future reservations. Your call is probably one of 10,000 to come into a reservation center that day. But the combination of computers and high-speed communications will give you an immediate answer. Another method. If you were to stop into a ticket office for flight information, the agent would put your request for a reservation into a console, which transmits it over the telephone lines to a centralized office. Within a second, the answer comes back. If you book the flight, the agent puts that data into the console for transmission to the reservation center for relay to the computer. Other reservation agents across the country now have this information available. Preparations center in the airline's dispatch office, which is the funnel toward which all other company operations, equipment scheduling, maintenance, crew scheduling, ground operations, and reservations are directed.
Need information to schedule fuel load for Flight 210 to Los Angeles. What's the payload look like?
Haven't any passengers booked. We're picking up considerable freight. We'll call you back as soon as we can.
Before the flight, the passenger manifest comes in from reservations. Then, immediately after takeoff, the passenger total will be teletyped to all downline airports. Direct communications are used for last-minute changes.
We'll need 4 extra meals. One of those must be a salt-free diet.
The FAA Air Route Traffic Control Center is now monitoring Flight 210 on radar. A large airport requires its own communication center to handle the behind-the-scenes activity. This central office is large enough to serve a community of 35,000. Here, it handles a communications mix of teletypewriters, high-speed data lines, radio lines, television, direct lines, and, of course, thousands of regular telephones. The FAA controller keeps aircraft separated by time, distance, and altitude. The information is entered on a flight progress chart and put into a computer where it is available for reservations and information agents throughout the airline system.
This is your captain speaking, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be landing Los Angeles 20 minutes ahead of schedule. Thank you.
Almost as soon as the passengers find this out, the information is available half a continent away.
Flight 210 is reported 20 minutes early. It is now scheduled to arrive at 4:35 p.m.
Aviation has come a long way in a few years. And communications also have come a long way in a few years. Each has helped the other grow. Many equipments and techniques that are now standard in everyday communications are the result of specific requirements by air travel communications. As a passenger, It's just a matter of boarding the plane and enjoying the trip. This is all because, along with your reservation, you also reserve the benefits of modern communications.
That was a wonderful meal.
Thank you. Come back again real soon.
Thanks for being so nice. Good evening. But this is great. How'd you know the plane was going to be early?
I phoned.